Why are humans so different? Why do humans build rockets that land backwards? The thing that's so fascinating about a human is it goes back to the community. So a human's knowledge is actually eternal. So if I poke this human in the eye, and let's say I become known as the village eye poker, if I go on a spaceship, travel the speed of light, and come back 1,000 years later, if I was persistent, if there were stories told about me, it's not just about the one human. And so if we bring ourselves into the story, you really can't take credit for your own intelligence. So you can a little bit, but it's your parents, your mentors, the people around you, and hopefully after this weekend, it's the people in the room, the people we're interacting with. And so a few things to throw into this. Are you smarter today than you were as a child? Can you quantify that? 10 times, 100, it feels infinite, right? Can you really assign a number? And now here's the second question that does cause anxiety sometimes. Are you smarter today than you were yesterday? That's actually not a guarantee. So humans have neural rutting, we're creatures of habit. The longer you've been in your position, this is not a direct criticism, but it is the reality of what happens. The longer you've been in your position, the less likely you are to innovate. And so this is really interesting. I've changed my mind when you think of interns, because when you bring an intern into the room, they're anxious, they're overwhelmed, and sometimes you can take a negative attitude where they're not going to be very helpful. But the fascinating thing about an intern, they're the most likely to think outside the box if they're enabled to do so. So a lot of the things that we inherit within our organizations, we don't realize we're building ourselves into a box. And this is also the reason why it's so important to collaborate. If you think of human being a vector of experience, you really want to collide with another vector that is different, even one that disagrees. I actually had a dinner last night with someone that disagreed on a lot of different points that I felt quite comfortable with, and that is great. That's great for both of us.